Hello everyone. So welcome back. So in our series of 30 interviews of 30 different women. So today we have Khushboo, who is a dear friend of mine, and I have known her since 2 years now. So she's working in development sector and she has experience of 10 years. And in this 10 years, she has collaborated with CEOs, corporates, non-profit organizations, students, and such many different organizations. And apart from this, she loves gardening, she loves reading, and definitely she is one of the inspiring, person whom everyone can get inspired to. Like I have been inspired by her, so I'm sure that others will too. So welcome Khushboo, and she's from Bihar. So Khushboo, thank you so much for joining us. So if I had missed out something, if you want to add something to, what about you, you can add.
So thank you, first of all, Ripal, for having me, and it's great being friends with you. And you're the kind of sunshine which I always look up to. So I am a impact professional and a change maker. And just one thing I want to add about myself is that I'm dangerously optimistic. So
Oh, wow.
that's it. That's it. Thank
Awesome.
you.
Awesome. Great. So, Khushboo, if we talk about the Women's Day, so what are the current challenges, women you have seen women facing during this time, especially with, the millennials and Gen Zs and
Yeah.
everything, the
Yeah.
younger generation, the generation like us. So, what are the major challenges which you see women are facing today?
So, see, basically, my belief is quite different from everybody else. But there is one thing which I'm very concerned about is the equal pay for working women and for homemakers who are there and doing tirelessly all this stuff, and they are not recognized and not paid equally for whatever amount of work they do. So this is, I feel, this sector or this kind of section is one thing which we should more focus on going forward for make a more equal society.
Okay. So, do you have any ideas, like one or two ideas that how this thing can happen?
So I feel bringing women more in leadership roles would help it a bit. It would turn the table around, and we will be heard more about our concerns and how we are taking care of two different worlds altogether. And still, yeah, that could be one thing which we can think about. And there are several things. Government is looking up to it, and government is making more efforts on bringing it on the table. But I feel as in society, we should start acting where we should give more respect to homemakers who are there, who has chosen to run a family and just do the work and rely on somebody else's pay. So that is a choice. In this era, I feel it's very hard, it's very difficult for an individual woman or independent woman to rely on something like that. So it has to be trustworthy and strong. So we have to stronger that foundation for those women and for every woman around us.
True, true, true. So I think you are saying that the people, the way they see women, the homemakers, that needs to be changed, right? So they don't feel like
Absolutely.
burdened
Absolutely.
that they are financially dependent on someone, or what if something
Yes.
happens in future, where will they go? So there has to be something.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, true, true.
Exactly.
Yes, agreed. So, Khushbu, in your life, if you have seen till now, which is like one or two challenges which you have overcome as a woman, which is it's very difficult and has to go through a lot of patriarchal mindset, and but you still were able to overcome it.
So I come from Bihar, but still I feel that my story is a bit different. So my father was in army, and I have always been provided with comfortable choices in life. But I have always chosen to the paths which was less traveled, and because I always wanted to give back out of my gratitude of being human to the society that I have got in this life, and I should give back. So I would not say that out of patriarchy I have like faced challenge. Obviously there were differences, and in society in general you feel it in day to day wise, but I think everywhere in world it's like that. And yeah, that was something, choosing the hard path, being a woman, being a girl. It was always difficult. It was always difficult to bring everybody on board, and trust, have trust on yourself. And when everybody around that think that, "Hey, why can't you choose the easier path? It's quite easy for you to have it, to get married, to just sit at home or do whatever you're good at." But I just love doing what I'm doing, and I have always been like this. And I'm grateful. I'm grateful for the people around me who have always had this trust that, okay, she's crazy, but she'll make things out. So it was like that.
Awesome. So, like if I see your life, so what you are saying is completely true. Like you are a mother, you are married, but you have been traveling for work and you're going from one place to another, and you are in like the main leadership role in, the development sector. So that's like, those
Yeah,
things are possible if you have that kind of conviction, which you had, right? Even though you said, it was hard to bring people on board, but I think your
yeah,
conviction speaks, right?
absolutely, absolutely.
Awesome. So, Khushbu, what are like few things out of your life which you would like to, tell other women? What is like one message which you want to give?
So there's one thing I really wanted to, pick out that, while I'm traveling away from my child and I chose to stay quite away from him and give him in somebody's else care. So when question arises on, that how being a mother you're doing that, how being a wife you're staying, managing those long distance relationships. So I would just like, I don't mind have coming this kind of questions from male counterparts, but yes, when females ask these kind of questions, it becomes quite difficult for adjust. And sometimes you started, questioning your decisions. Are you doing it really right? Is it really good, right decision? What have you taken? So I should prefer not getting those kind of answers. And going forward, I feel that, Picasso once said that whatever you can imagine is real. So imagine beautiful things and dream big. Just with the clarity of your mind, you can lead to magical places. So have that trust in you, start loving everybody around you, and have that big, big, big heart, so that all the empathy and everything turns out to be good. So I guess, yeah. So, going forward, being a woman, being a female, we should start supporting each other more.
True, true, absolutely. I think the way we see each other, that needs to be changed, and we should have, different lenses the way
Absolutely.
we see, because it cannot be like one way. There could be multiple ways which are right.
Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Thank you, Khushbu. It was lovely interacting with you, and I absolutely
Thank you.
love,
Thank you for having me.
yeah, the message you shared at the end that just trust yourself
Yeah.
and people around you, and things will work, right? So,
Yes, absolutely.
thank
Thank you
you,
for having me, Ripal. Thank you.
and happy Women's Day.
You too, Sunshine. Happy Women's Day.
Thank you, Khushbu. Thank you. Bye. Have a nice day.
Okay, bye. Bye.